Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero and I'm here at the DCWF arena located in Little Italy in Second Life. Another episode of DCWF Full Tilt. Okay, so right now I'm looking at the ring, and in the ring we have something. It's a wall, and it says there, let's take a look at the wall. It says there, when I have the decorators in, I always make sure they use SLPash paints. What is SLPash paints? I have no idea. But it's by Horses Morrissey, professional wrestler. Okay. It's maybe it's some kind of a product placement. Maybe they are now accepting advertising in DCWF. Okay, so in the ring right now we have Horses Morrissey, but I'm not going to zoom in because her face hasn't loaded yet. So I'm going to keep the distance until her face is fully loaded. My goodness. I don't know what's wrong with the Singularity viewer, but for some reason it's having a hard time loading faces, which means the quality of the texture used on avatar faces are very high. Okay, so now I can zoom in to horses because look at that. Her face is still a little bit blurry, but it will unblur itself. Okay, so let's go and take a screenshot of Horses Morrissey. Well, I'll have to wait until she stop moving. There you go. So we have here horses, and she's saying something like, it says when I have the decorators in, I always make sure they use SLPash paints. That's what it says, which I think is supposed to be humorous. I don't know. I mean, it's paint, right? If you're painting, then buy it. Oh, there's a discount code. 1 second. I'm not sure what Horses is doing. Is she selling paint? If you order online, use promo code HORSES with the W for a free tray and a brush. Ha, very funny. I have my own color. It's this crappy looking blue here. Crappy looking blue. It was going to be called Coventry Wrestling Blue, but it cannot be called that now, so it's Turbo Blue because paint companies. Okay, so the text disappeared. Wacky banter comedy paint until it's peeling off your walls in a heat wave. So right now I'm just reading what Horses Morrissey is saying in local chat. It says to do the SLPash, SLPash, whatever that is. I don't know why it's called SLPash. Okay, so something is happening. Let's take a look. Someone is coming out. And it's it's the dancing girl, Harry. So we have Horses Morrissey and the dancing girl Harry. I think they're doing some kind of skit. A comedy skit, maybe. Maybe not. Ah, look at that. My guess is the dancing girl's face uses a not so very high quality texture because she came in from the back and went down to the ring with her face loaded. Unlike with what happened with Horses Morrissey earlier. Also, by the way, you won't hear the official commentators. Let's go and zoom in and see this dance by the dancing girl. Okay. The dancing girl is dancing. That's why she's called the dancing girl. So even though her face okay, so a paint bucket just fell on the dancing girl's head. Okay, so that was a delayed reaction right there. It took the dancing girl like a couple of seconds before she reacted. So this is like a comedy gag prank skit segment. So they started the show with a gag. And I think it was somewhat funny. Oh shit, this is amazing. Ari died, says Horses Morrissey. This crappy paint killed Ari. Buy it. So Horses is promoting SLPash. SLPash paints. I'm not sure if that is a real product or it's but there is a good chance that it's something made up. Thank you. Hope you're not dead, says Horses Morrissey. So let's take a look at Ari. So her face is a little bit blurry. There you go. Okay, so that was a fun start to the show with a little bit of comedy. And the advertisement disappeared and the paint bucket also disappeared. Like, look at that. On the left of the screen we have someone, and look at that. It looks like a bunny, but we'll have to wait a few more minutes because Second Life is still loading or even trying to load the avatar's body. Okay, so as always, I have no idea what's going to happen. I just come down at the shows and guess what's going to happen next. I don't have a program, don't have the schedule, I don't have any kind of schedule whatsoever. And I like it that way because it keeps me, what do you call this, surprised. I'd rather be surprised. So you'll notice that I don't have any special viewer setup for DCWF, unlike with RWA, because the venue where DCWF hosts their shows does not allow any scripts. That's why even if I attach the it's called a camera HUD. It's not a viewer HUD but a camera HUD. So even if I attach it, it will not work because scripts are not allowed. I tried before, but it did not work. Okay, someone just came out from the back, and the someone is riding some kind of scooter, and he is followed by someone with a protest sign. So my guess is I was going to say something about guessing what they're doing, but honestly, I have no idea what they're doing. But based on what they're doing on screen, they're just running around like Tom and Jerry. Okay, so maybe it's Comedy Appreciation Night here at DCWF. Comedy Appreciation Night. Even though the time is 12:15 p.m. second live time. And I have no idea who the commentators are. Again, if you want to listen to the official commentators, well, you can do so by watching the show live, and there are so many people here. DCWF shows are always popular. They always attract a lot of people. The same with VWE. We're just waiting, well, I'm just waiting for what's going to happen next. The first thing that happened was a gag, featuring Horses Morrissey and the dancing girl Eri, and then it was followed by another gag with that guy. Look at that. And I thought it was a scooter, but it looks more like a cooler. And I don't know who the driver of the cooler is. It's a moving cooler. So we just saw a couple of gags. I'm not sure how long I last because right now my local time is 3:17 a.m. It's very early in the morning. I should be asleep right now, but I'm not. I'm here at Little Italy, where the DCWF arena is for DCWF Full Tilt. Okay, so let's see who this is. If I'm going to guess, it's BAZZA WINDLOW. And BAZZA WINDLOW is followed by someone. BAZZA is followed by someone with an avatar with no face. And if you look at BAZZA WINDLOW to the left of the screen, there is something wrong with his skin. His skin is somewhat greenish. It's not gray, it's not pink, it's greenish. There you go. So it means that BAZZA's texture body texture or textures, if there's a lot of them, are still loading. Again, it's just how Second Life works. Second Life is not a perfect virtual world. It has a lot of flaws. Okay, so BAZZA is in the ring, and here we have, I don't know who this guy is. It's it's DEATHEATER. DEATHEATER versus BAZZA WINDLOW, I think. Yes, it's BAZZA WINDLOW. And looking at BAZZA WINDLOW's avatar, I can see some gray on his hair, which means there are still, textures on his hair that hasn't loaded. And over there we have DEATHEATER. And the official is this lady right here, and her name is Faith Adams. So it's DEATHEATER. Let's take a look at DEATHEATER. Look at that. His face hasn't loaded yet. And here we have BAZZA. So let's go and take a picture of Mr. BAZZA WINDLOW. Why not? It's free. Unless of course they charge me for taking a picture. Oops. Come on, look at the camera. Face the music. He is saying something. Look at that lag. I don't know where the lag came from, but there was a little bit of lag. Okay, so the match has started. Let's go and follow BAZZA WINDLOW around. And the two men are standing and looking at each other. And there's another shove by the DEATHEATER. The DEATHEATER is in a rush because he is... The DEATHEATER is a busy person. He is a busy individual. And look at that. A moonsault by BAZZA WINDLOW after bouncing off the ropes. And a cover, a count of 1. It's just 1. It's still too early in the match to end the match. Usually a match lasts for 15 to 20 minutes. And a kick to the midsection. And what happened there? I have no idea what happened there. I think BAZZA was trying to do something, but it got countered. And the DEATHEATER with a cover. And the DEATHEATER, well, he didn't get a 3 count. He only got 2. Because Mr. BAZZA WINDLOW not yet ready to lose this match. So this is the first actual match of the afternoon. and it started 20 minutes after the start of the show. Let's take a look at what the Death Eater is doing. I still think the Death Eater's face is still missing. It hasn't fully loaded yet. Well, it doesn't matter because the Death Eater has a, what do you call it? The Death Eater is wearing a hood. And because his face is not in the hood, it makes him look more ominous. Okay, so what is the Death Eater? What is he planning on doing? Ah, look at that drop kick by BAZZA WINDLOW. BAZZA WINDLOW working on the Death Eater's leg, and I believe that is the Death Eater's left leg. Another, what is that? What happened? The Death Eater was standing when BAZZA WINDLOW executed that move, which I couldn't fully see. I think he did a moonsault, but there was some kind of twist at the end, and a series of kicks by BAZZA WINDLOW on the Death Eater. Look at that. We have a few avatars on the side watching, and then there's one avatar on this side watching as well. BAZZA WINDLOW tried to cover the Death Eater, but only got a count of 2. And more kicks by BAZZA WINDLOW. BAZZA WINDLOW, look at that, with the DX, what do you call this? DX crotch chop. I believe that is what it's called, the DX crotch chop. And now BAZZA WINDLOW dragging the Death Eater back to the center of the ring, and he applied a submission hold on the Death Eater's leg. Will the Death Eater submit? That is the question. Maybe the Death Eater will submit, maybe the Death Eater will not submit. Okay, so the Death Eater, crawled to the ropes. The referee is counting. BAZZA WINDLOW needs break, not, he'll be disqualified. And I'm sure he wouldn't like if he gets disqualified, because a disqualification is a loss. Will I able to but I was going to say something and then I forgot what I was going to say. Well, it always happens. It's not uncommon. Here comes the Death Eater with a Stinger Splash. Let's just call it a splash. Then a series of punches. The referee is counting, and the Death Eater stops punching BAZZA WINDLOW. Again, the same with BAZZA. The Death Eater does not want to get disqualified. Nice! Oh, look at that. The Death Eater just threw BAZZA WINDLOW face first on the top turnbuckle of that corner. Okay, so it's only a 2 count. I wonder who's going to win this match. It all depends on who is the main character in this particular story. Is the Death Eater the main character, or is it BAZZA WINDLOW? So the Death Eater is setting up BAZZA WINDLOW, and it got countered. It got countered. Someone just came out from the back, and I don't know who that is, but the lady who came from the back just attacked the other lady. Also, I believe BAZZA WINDLOW was able to knock down or bring down the Death Eater with a DDT, and I don't think it's a normal DDT. And outside there's a lady attacking another lady. Okay, so let's go and zoom in on what's happening outside. So outside we have this lady right here, and she is Morrigan Colt, and this guy is, who's this guy? Drewski Hawksley, and this other lady is, I can't read her name, Kaume O'Hara. Kaume. Okay, so I'm not sure if I said that correctly. Based on how it's spelled, her name is Kaume. Okay, let's go back in the ring. We have the Death Eater getting a win by pinning BAZZA WINDLOW. I don't know what happened because I was looking at, or my viewer was outside the ring looking at Kaume O'Hara. Okay, so the winner of the match is the Death Eater. Wow. Okay, so no applause for the Death Eater. Hold on, Mr. Death Eater. I'm going to load my very primitive soundboard. It takes a while. Okay, there you go. So congratulations to the Death Eater. BAZZA WINDLOW lost. Okay, so that was the first match of. Look at that. The avatar on the left is again missing her body. There is something wrong with the way the Singularity viewer loads textures. Look at that. If I you know, zoom in a little bit further. Okay, so the avatar's body appeared. Look at that on your what do you call it, left. So inside the ring we have Drewski Huxley, and he has a microphone. I'm sure he is saying something. He is saying something in voice chat. Again, my voice is disabled. So if Drewski Huxley is using voice chat to address the crowd or say something towards the crowd, then unfortunately we won't hear anything because my voice is disabled. My, you know, the voice feature or the voice chat is disabled. Okay, so Drewski is not really saying anything. Well, at least in my view, he's not saying anything. Or in my viewer, I'm sorry. So what I meant to say is, in my viewer, he was not saying, or he is not saying anything. Remember, voice chat is off. So if you want to listen to what they're saying in voice chat, as well as listen to the commentators of the show, then all you have to do is log in to your Second Life account and bring yourself down here to Little Italy for DCWF Full Tilt. Okay, so I guess he is finished with something. Again, that was Drewski Huxley. And he is also the guy riding the cooler. Okay, so what's next? What's next? What's next? Let's see. I see red smoke. Or is it red fire? Is it red smoke? Or is it red fire? Ooh, okay, so someone just came out and it's Joanne Steele. So Joanne Steele came out from the back. Now she's in the okay, so I have to close this. There you go. So everyone can see what's happening. Joanne Steele. Okay, so what's happening? I looked away for a few seconds and Everything is in chaos. Not really. Nothing has happened yet. Okay, so in the ring we have Joanne Steele and also REAGAN BLAIR. So my guess is we're going to have a tag team competition, a women's tag team wrestling match. Maybe. I'm just guessing. Okay, so who's that? It's Emma. Emma what? Emma Gray. So it's Emma Gray and Joanne Steele. And over here we have REAGAN BLAIR. Look at REAGAN BLAIR. This all looks really scary. She's going to eat you. So beware of REAGAN BLAIR. So it's REAGAN BLAIR. And Emma Gray is still on the ramp. She's hesitating to come down to the ring. I wonder why she's hesitating. Let's see who this is. It's KANDY PEREZ. So we have, oh look at that, both of them are wearing pink. We have Emma Gray in pink and KANDY PEREZ in pink, and she's tumbling and dancing on stage. Okay, so I guess we're going to witness a tag team competition. And the referee is back in the ring. Let's see. I think it's still Faith Adams. Let's go and zoom in. Look at that. Both ladies are wearing pink, colored pink ring gear, but the shades are somewhat different. Different shades of pink. Not gray. Look at that. Emma Gray's face hasn't fully loaded. There you go. It looks nice. Let's go take a screenshot of Emma Gray. Save. And another screenshot maybe. Okay, so nice. So the action is already happening in the ring right now. But I just want to take another screenshot of Miss Emma Gray. So let's go in the ring. Look at that. It seems that KANDY PEREZ, well, she had the upper hand. Not anymore. Joanne Steele with a backbreaker. And now she is dragging KANDY PEREZ by the hair. I'm surprised the wrestlers, or the female wrestlers, don't go bald with all that hair pulled. Okay, so are we going to see a cover? Nope, not a cover. Joanne Steele dragging KANDY PEREZ. And there is a tag, REAGAN BLAIR tagged in. One last blow to KANDY PEREZ before JOANNE steal. And look at that. For some reason, KANDY PEREZ fell off the ring. Okay, so I can't follow. I need to switch. Let's go and follow REAGAN BLAIR. Okay, look at that. REAGAN BLAIR just fell by herself. Like magic. She got cursed. She got cursed by something. Okay, it looks like JOANNE still is she did some damage to KANDY PEREZ. REAGAN BLAIR with a arm drag. Now she has a what's happening there? Oh, okay, so that was a headlock, but I couldn't really see because my viewer's angle is somewhat crooked. What do you call that? Looks like a hurricane run, huh? And REAGAN BLAIR with a clothesline but missed because KANDY rolled under the clothesline. And a moonsault by KANDY PEREZ. It connected. I wouldn't call that a standing moonsault. Basically, KANDY PEREZ used the ropes to execute a moonsault. KANDY PEREZ tried to go for a pin. He only got a 2 count. Okay, so I'm going to fix the camera here for the meantime because I'm going to take a break. Have a Kit Kat. I'm going to turn off my microphone. Okay, so enjoy the match while I'm having a few minutes break.